management. This is I'm going to talk to you about proper risk management. Decide to go live. I'm a student, always. After you watch someone else's progress, always keep a winning mind frame and you will do very well in this industry. Here are some videos that I suggest you take a look at before or after you watch this video, just to help you understand the materials that you're learning in this video. Upon finishing this video, you should have a very good understanding of the following questions. Read through them quietly to yourself. As you are taking notes, make sure to pause this video in order to answer these questions. Here is some important vocabulary that you may want to pause the video in order to write down. When you are finished, go ahead and resume. So what you see here is the demo and the live, okay? Most of us, hopefully by now, are very familiar with demo and live. And if you have not yet set up your demo and live account, please go to IML Train. They do an amazing job of going through that. Now, I'm going to just say this, you guys. It's so important that you be in your demo account. There's nothing wrong with being in a demo account. Stay in it as long as you feel like you need to. You have nothing to prove to anybody, not even to yourself. You have nothing to prove. Don't rush yourself, guys. You're learning a skill that can pay you for the rest of your life. How would you feel if you had a pilot and you got on an airplane and they said to you, "Good evening, passengers. Today is, this is your captain, Mrs. Duncan speaking, and today is my very first time flying an airplane, but we're going to see how this works." How would you feel about that? I'm sure you wouldn't be very thrilled. You'd be ready to get off the plane. In the same way, before you go live, do not try to fly that plane without at least going in your demo account. All pilots practice in demo accounts, so you should too practice in your demo until you get a strategy and a plan ready. So this slide is probably the most important slide of all of the slides in this, entire video. It says risk no more than 1 to 3% of your total account on one currency pair trade. Okay, a lot of people get this wrong. Too many people are just so excited to trade that they're just throwing down whatever they type in. They don't even know. They've heard about standard lots being able to trade $10 per pip, and that's what they want. And a lot of times your account can't handle it. So many people have blown their entire account. And when I say blown, if you don't know yet, that means you've lost pretty much all the money you've deposited. They've blown their account because they are not respecting the protection of their account. They're just putting whatever lot size. So in order to help you stay in the game the longer, for the long haul, you need to risk no more than 1 to 3% of your entire account. So that means if you deposit $1,000 into your account, and let's say you want to trade the Euro USD, if you're going to, if you're less risky and you want to risk 1%, that means you're only going to be losing $10. If you are more riskier, 2%, that means you'll be losing $20 if it goes bad. 3%, you're losing $30 if it goes bad. You are only in control of how much you can lose. Guys, don't give up the only control you have in the entire Forex trading market. It is the only thing you have 100% control over. So if you don't mind, letting the market decide, it's kind of like having a thief watch your house. Make sure that you determine how much you want to lose and how much you will lose if it goes bad. All right? I want you to pause this video and look at this chart. This chart is awesome because it kind of gives you an example of the importance of protecting your account. Most of the time, people don't even know what they're risking. But let's just say that you are like, I can risk 10% of my account. It's not a big deal. Look at what happens after 13 different trials. Let's just assume that you had a losing streak of 13 losses. And absolutely, guys, you can lose 13 times or more in a row. So imagine you have, a 13 streak loss and you were trading 2% of your account. If you see, at the end of 13 losses, you still have 78% of your account. That means you can go on and live again and trade again. But after 13 losses at 10% risk, do you see you only have 28% of your account left? Now, that's just not using good judgment. The very first rule of trading, guys, is to protect our money.